Hello, total transparency here. This is kind of an impromptu video again, because since walking away, embracing my disownment, I'm experiencing a lot of new emotions. So, if you remember, during the kind of my coming out story, I mentioned something I never really talked about until recently. I was one of those kids who displayed gender dysphoria super early, and there were a lot of people in my life who couldn't accept that. One day it became too much. I was outed by the school administration, and somebody in my life took from me, and it affected me in a horrible way. You want to know why I dressed in all black? Other than the fact that I liked it and it was one of my stereotyped interests. It kept me from being hit while protecting me. It wasn't just a stereotyped interest because I'm an Aspie and I really loved horror movies and everything growing up. It was femininity without completely touching it. And now that the source of that abuse is out of my life, I'm feeling all the things I wanted to say as a child. This was me. This was Ash on the day he was outed and was never allowed to live as a boy again under that roof. It changed me. I'm angry. I'm very angry, actually. I feel like I've lost my childhood. And now that all the chains are gone, nobody can hurt me. I feel like I'm allowed to finally feel that anger. I remember exactly who I was. I remember every time I ever wanted to speak up but couldn't at the threat of something much, much worse. So today I'm allowing myself to feel that anger. Today I'm allowing myself to remember who I am or who I was in order to grow up. That person never left. He just kind of ran off with Timon and Pumbaa, so to speak, to live out a crappy philosophy on life, while never really owning up to who he was or what he was. I was kind of just watching The Lion King, and it really resonated with me, actually. So today I am remembering who I was. This was Ash. He was a really cool kid. That's me when I lived as a male. I was so happy. And somebody took that from me. I've been forgiving my whole life. I've been silent. I've taken things gracefully. And I've realized that isn't strength. It isn't good. It's not character. Not flipping out isn't a sign of strength. It's a sign of abuse. That's the truth. And today I'm angry. I'm an angry man. But at the same time, I refuse to become my abuser as well. I refuse to use violence. I will speak up in an assertive way because that's who Ash needed when he was a kid. It's the person I wanted to be but was never allowed to become. Today I am angry. I am an angry gay today. That's a part of the coming out process. I'll probably do a series on the CAS model of coming out because it does apply to trans people as well. You could say I'm in kind of the identity pride stage, and it's perfectly healthy and perfectly normal. But the next step on my transition isn't necessarily physical. The physical parts will come and go. It's something I'm embracing. The more important part of my transition today is psychological. It's learning to stop laying down and taking it like a dog. I have been somebody's spaniel my whole life, kicked and shoved and put upon my back, but loyal anyways. Well, I'm not going to live that way anymore. I'm not going to be an apologist for an abuser, an apologist for transphobes, bigotry, or anything else that has ruined people's lives and killed my friends and in community. I've told the truth, and I'm betting my abuser watches this eventually. I don't care. I really don't. There's nothing anybody can say or do to me. I don't have to lie to any government agencies to protect my family. I don't even have to accept people based on DNA. I don't. I am angry today, and I will not forgive unless equal action is taken by the guilty parties to rectify a situation. As Jesus would say, go and sin no more. I mean, I'm an atheist or Satanist, but I know Scripture pretty well. I'm not just going to blindly forgive because it's expected of me. I'm not going to let somebody who's done horrible, horrible, horrible things to get away with it anymore. You don't get to keep your little white picket fence and pretty little persona. I don't care. Hate me if you want for saying that, but I am angry. I had something taken from me unjustly by misled adults who had incredibly bigoted motivations. Not that I knew what that was as a kid, but anyways, the point is, transitioning isn't just a physical thing. There's psychology that comes with it. There's uncomfortable topics that one must confront in order to grow up. My transition isn't just rubbing some gel on me. Today, my transition is learning how to be assertive, how to be the man I was supposed to be rather than a silent little dog. I am nobody's pet. I'm nobody's frilly little accessory, and I'm done. I'm done, and that is perfectly healthy. So today I am remembering who I am, and I'm going back. The king has returned, so to speak. Sorry, kind of a Lion King fanboy, but I'm scared because I've never confronted anything like this. I just remain silent and passive, but it cannot continue. So today, that's what my transition is. Learning to be angry, embracing it, and letting it go in a healthy way so that I don't become that bully, so I don't hurt innocent people. I mean, that's not justice, and the cycle of abuse has to end with me. I'm done today, and I am happy about that. I'm free, and I'm angry. I'll provide more updates as I learn more about this and grapple with it a bit more. But I kind of wanted to go into the parts of my transition that aren't physical, because transitioning isn't just taking a pill, taking a shot, taking a bit of gel every day. It's a lot more. You're not just transforming here. You're not just getting surgery. You have to transform up here too. So this has been Total Transparency, vlogging another part of his chapter. Thank you. Peace out, or be angry. See ya.